This team is on a losing streak here, but they know they are better than what their record shows. He said, if we can get out to an early start, set the tone, we are going to be just fine. He's challenged his team to focus better and communicate early in this ballgame. I'll let you know how it looks from down here on the field. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Utah Utes offense comes onto the field first today. Onto the field comes Braden Pegan. He is a guy who is reliable and can be dangerous if he gets a chance.
And man, this guy is fun to watch. You do not want to take a bathroom break, sit in your seat when this offense has the ball, because at any point in time, this receiver can make the unbelievable highlight catch, David. His catch radius is as good as there is in all of college football. He has an unbelievable ability to just reel it in. We just expect it to happen today.
It's just a knack, and it's almost like every week when you're going through social media, like, where's the clip, right? Like, because he just makes these clips that most humans don't make, whether it's one hand, whether it's two hand, whether he's guarded or not. Like, he just has this unbelievable knack of playmaking, and we will see it today at some point in the ballgame.
It'll be a gain of 6. That's up 2nd and 4.
During the week, you got to talk to your quarterback. Quarterback, what do you like? What's your favorite, safest routes, easiest reads? Love coming out with those early with the short passing game.
In the backfield, it's Parker. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
That's a really nice job by the cornerback, playing with his eyes. He sees the running back release out of the backfield, sees him get the ball, and this guy's tough. You know, there are a lot of corners out there that would try to submarine these rig running backs, and then they get hurdled. Not this guy. Good job getting the tackle, getting him on the ground.
He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
Man, as a defense, your eyeballs get so big when that QB takes off and runs. And what great effort by the quarterback to lay out, but the defense does a great job getting to him, getting him on the ground, stopping him short.
Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. The Utes come to the line with a new set of downs. Right back to the well. They're just trying to flex the muscle. They get him down at the 34 after a pickup of 4. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll run out of the gun here with Parker. Breaks into the open. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
The first thing you have to do to make these plays successful offensively is I have to block the edge. I got to get my speedster in space. They didn't do a good job of getting that guy out there in space where he could really use his jets. Nice job by the defense understanding.
Snags it and he's open. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. And the Utes come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Complete. Could not make his way to the corner.
I don't know that there's a harder position in football to play than cornerback. You know, all the space in the game, the speed of the game, the big bodies out wide. But to be able to break on those short passes and be an open field tackler like that and give up no yards and protect deep, that's a nice job by the corner.
He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. They've pushed it forward down to the 5, but now looking at 3rd and goal. This is a designed run. He'll be stopped right there. They kept it on the ground on 3rd and goal, and it did not pay off. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. He splits the uprights. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
Well, this team knew coming into tonight's game they had to get momentum early, playing at home. They want to get the crowd into it, so you get a beautiful drive here to start this thing. You would have liked to cap it off with a touchdown, but listen, you set yourself up for a field goal. They knock it through the uprights. You've got the lead. Everything right now looking good.
So West Virginia's offense takes the field for the first time in this game. A big challenge in this matchup is for the linebackers to be able to hold their ground, something they haven't always been successful at doing. Looking for the edge. He'll pitch it. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5. The Mountaineers will hustle to the line.
This offense is going to challenge the defense with their assignment football in the option game, and they're doing it here early in the first quarter. Great job by the quarterback, making all of his reads. Nobody accounting for the pitch guy, so you flip it out to him, and a nice gain offensively here. And this is something the defense now is going to have to contend with for the rest of the game, trying to stop this option attack.
Hits inside. It's Cook. He breaks a tackle. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
And one thing we know about a Rich Rodriguez offense, it's about running the football. So you know what you need? You need a good running back. You know who he went and got? The nation's leading rusher, Cam Cook from Jack State, his old university that he went to when he coached there the past season before West Virginia. Palmer, it's about running the football, establishing that and their tempo.
That's how you finish the sentence when you begin with Rich Rod, right, at West Virginia. You think back to guys like Noel Devine, way back in the day when Pat White was playing a quarterback, and his ability to run it too. Everything is predicated on their ability to run it, and you need home run hitters. They've got that, and the Big 12 better watch out. I expect this offense to be explosive.
Michael Hawkins escapes the pressure to his right, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Mountaineers. They'll try to add another to their lead. This guy is so slippery, so elusive. He just vaporizes right in front of the defense.
It's crazy. You could play touch football in an elevator and lose to this guy. He's that kind of quick.
That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. A designed run for the quarterback. And he's brought down after a short gain.
And, man, we were watching the tape coming into this game, and we saw this dude's ability, man. Now he's over 1,000 rushing. So it's not just as a quarterback throwing the football down the field. The ability to be dynamic with his legs, make big plays. He'll have us up here all game talking about his ability to make people miss and make explosive plays.
Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. To throw, it's Dampier. Out wide left, it's Parker. At midfield, he's got room. Makes the catch, and he's free. He's got the sideline going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line.
And this offense is built around this dude. I mean, he is sensational. He's been so fun to watch, like play, pitch, and catch, spread the ball around, complete and total command of the offense. And that's why he's putting up big numbers, and that's why he's got a real chance to go to New York and try to win that Heisman Trophy.
Long way to go on 2nd down. The run inside. It's Parker. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. Both teams wanted to run the football. Let's see how these two guys are doing so far. They've switched ends of the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the 2nd. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Making the adjustment. Looks as if he's going to run it. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. The Utes want to move quickly. On the move. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Utes!
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball, but man, is he ever dangerous and explosive.
Here comes the Utah offense to get this drive started. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, Dave. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Fires to the tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Motion from the wide receiver. He'll pull it down and run. They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a first down.
You know, as a quarterback, when you make good decisions like that, your coordinator and play caller are going to keep dialing up these RPO-type plays, right? Nobody open. You're not forcing the football into traffic. You're not freaking out and throwing it away or running out of bounds. Just go get what you can get. It's a positive play for the offense.
He gets it up to midfield, forced out of bounds at the 50.
Yeah, he does a really good job being decisive, getting downhill, being a great runner. And guess what? You know how easy offense is when you get me at second and short, second and medium? Everything in the playbook is open to me.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy, let him see what he can do, and when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
And the Utes have it with a 1st and 10. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Yeah, and a really nice job by the QB seeing. Linebackers are a little bit soft playing pass. Give the rock, hand it off, let the running back do the rest.
They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Trying to make magic on the scramble. At the 20, he's got space. They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10. The Utes line it up with a 1st and goal. Motion from the back. They got it blocked just enough, and a good gain on that run.
Well, the offense just trying to go with a little touch pass this time, down close to the goal line, giving it to the receiver and hoping his speed is going to be able to outflank the defense, but nowhere to run. Nice stop on the defensive side of the ball.
He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
After getting stopped on that 2nd down, don't be surprised if the offense hands it off to him again here at the goal line on 3rd.
Quarterback keeps it. He'll be stopped right there. They kept it on the ground on 3rd and goal, and it did not pay off. 4th and goal from the 3. Let's see what this offense can dial up from here. He is denied. They'll run for it. It's Parker. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
What a great job by the defense understanding where they're on the field. Listen, the wide side of the field's this way. They're going to try to run that sweep, identifying it, flying like madmen to the football, just understanding speed and space. I got to be ready for that, and they were.
He stopped at the 32. It'll be a first down in the waning seconds of the half. They'll move the wide receiver.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
And he's got room into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48.
Late in the year, this guy is square in the middle of the Heisman Trophy discussion because of his performance. He throws a nice completion there for a first down, but it's been week in, week out. Big moments. He's led this team to a ton of wins. He is their best player.
That's caught. It's Parker. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. To the air, it's Dampier. Rushes on. He's out of bounds at the 38-yard line.
Hey, man, this defense, they look a little bit frustrated. Like, he's done this time and time again here in the first half, and it's still early in this football game, but they got to find an answer for his legs. Like, he's chewing up too many yards, making too many big plays. Got to find a way to make him one-dimensional and make some bad things happen when he tries to take off and run the football.
Catch in the middle. It's Parker. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Utah now calls a timeout. They'll have one left. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Wants to throw on third down. Left side is Parker. He works his way to the 23 before he goes out of bounds.
You know, as a receiver, it's so critical and important to know where the sticks are. He was able to modify his route so he knew as soon as he caught it, he was just going to have enough to keep this drive alive.
He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game. They get the timeout called here and probably just enough time for one more snap to put up points before the half. Final seconds of the first half, and they'll try to put up 3. It's good. Easy call for the refs. They'll start on the ground with Wayshawn Parker. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Gets the back moving. Calls his own number. There he goes. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver going in motion. Caught on the RPO. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Second and long here. Sends it back in motion. To the air. It's Dampier. Out wide left, it's Parker. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one. Play is stopped for just a second as they tend to the injured Mountaineer. And the Utes are facing 3rd and inches. Burrowing for yardage. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. Bunch formation for these receivers. He's changing the play. Using his feet. Got enough for the first down. Touchdown, Utah! They'll send the back in motion. Pick up on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
These touch passes, it's so hard because there's always action off of it, right? If I fake this pass and I can run it up the gut or I can throw it and it just spread me out and make me defend so many things, and you can tell.
Makes a grab and room to run. Steered out of about the 36-yard line, a big pickup, and they are threatening. The Utes come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. And the Utes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. RPO complete. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Trying to run, it's Brake. Nowhere to go. Same song, second verse, as this defense is ready for this guy. 3rd and 4. Quarterback keeper. Maybe some room here. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line. Still down on the field is one of the Utah players. And this could have a huge impact. Their Heisman Trophy candidate quarterback down this late in the season. You just have to hope it's not serious. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Quarterback will keep it. Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick its way to the end zone. And he'll race it to the... Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Brake. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking to throw, it's Dampier. Out wide right, it's Brake. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down.
Well, look, I know this guy is not the biggest running back in college football, but boy, is he dangerous, right? He's so shifty. He's hard to bring down. It's a good idea to get him going in the passing game. Put him out in space. Let's see what he can do.
He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted. Yes, even a Heisman Trophy contender. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. Great place to start for this offense. Leaves it in his belly. He's got the first down. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain.
This offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this...
And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And that's a better job by this defense. That's exactly what they've got to start doing more. He's had a lot of success on the ground. It's apparent. Will take off and move. So how do we keep him in the pocket? Get him behind the line of scrimmage, fluster him a little bit, and don't let him use those wheels.
And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He's going to run it. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11.
And that's a big reason why this offense is so dangerous. If they get the lead, because of this guy's scrambling ability, they can just close the door, put that foot on your throat, and not take it off. Nobody was open that time. It looked like he was going to get sacked, and he just very nonchalantly was able to buy himself some time. Gets outside, uses his speed, picks up the first down. The offense stays on the field. They've already got the lead, and now they're just bleeding this clock away.
He'll take it himself. Run ends there. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down. They can pick up the first without scoring. Touchdown, Utah! After the stumble earlier this year, a lot of people wrote this team off. People might be searching for spots on the bandwagon again now.
Yeah, give this coaching staff a lot of credit too, Reese, because they made a few tweaks and adjustments schematically to their personnel as well, and they've really now seemed to find a nice rhythm.
And it's